Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm diving into the Simon the Sorcerer Origins demo, and wow, this game looks absolutely stunning. It's being developed by Small Thing Studios and published by Ainin Games, and it picks up in Chapter 3, giving us a taste of Simon's magical adventure before the events of the original games. I was a little worried at first as the game would not load for me, but after updating my graphics drivers, it ran fine. This video is a full walkthrough of the demo, so sit back and enjoy the ride. If you like what you see, make sure to add it to your Steam wishlist. The link's down in the description, because I'll also be playing through the first two classic Simon the Sorcerer games, right here on the channel in the very near future. And as a bonus, I have ordered the special physical edition, so look out for an unboxing on that too when it's released.
Authentic goat demon head. At least you can get a decent drink here.
Welcome to the bloated goat, young fella, me lad. Don't mind the smell. Make yourself comfortable. At your service. Whatever you require, just ask.
Why, thank you. I'm used to worse. My granny used to live with us. A certain Dr. Von Jones is organizing an expedition to Fleur-de-Lis? It looks like he's trying to find some interns to accompany him.
My apologies, but the jukebox is out of order. A group of young ladies used it to try out their new axes. They said they were on the way to Fleur-de-Lis. I just hope they don't smash up my brother's tavern as well.
Ah, what a lovely fire. Just right for warming yourself up. Or setting fire to something. No, focus, Simon. I wonder if there's an age limit for drinking around here. That's not right. That's not right. It stinks worse than a public loo, and I think somebody may have mistaken it for one. Look at you there, all dark and broody. Are you sleeping? Better not drink that. I'm not that curious to find out about local health service provisions. Now, why didn't I think of picking up the sewage? Oh, I know, because it's a stupid idea, and I value my health and well-being. It's all dried up. There's some... Ugh. Yes, there's something nasty inside. Nice flowers.
How can I be of service?
So, about that wand,
Yes?
maybe you could let me borrow it for a bit.
Sure, but only if you leave a couple fingers as collateral.
Ugh, sticky. I'll just take a little bit... There's something fundamentally wrong with this creature. Summoning demons without making sacrifices. I'm not usually a big reader, but the title is certainly intriguing.
Those are fertility crystals. Probably best to leave them well alone. You like that, do you? That should probably be in a museum, but I'd rather hang on to it.
Special offer. The original, genuine, unique One Ring. While stocks last? So, the left road leads to the square, the right road leads to the church, and straight ahead for the academy.
What are you doing back here? Are you in full possession of the required student items?
I was just on my way to pick them up. It would probably be wise to heed the warnings of the brutal axe-wielding troll. Achoo! Sinister. Abandoned. Great. Who on earth screwed this shut? I can't unscrew the lid. Empty. An old diary. Maybe it holds a clue about what happened here. Just a dressing screen. I'd happily get changed out of this clobber, but the costume designers might get offended. A nailed-down trapdoor in an abandoned building. Nothing suspect about that at all, I'm sure. Achoo! That didn't work. Anyway, do I really need to know what's down there? Oi, are you all right, mate?
No. A vicious hound stole my pass. And now that stupid guard won't let me through.
Interesting.
What?
Ah, nothing. I'm terribly sorry about your predicament. Tell me, where did that vicious hound go? Maybe I can get your pass back.
Really? You'd do that? For me? You're a real pal. I think it was heading towards the square.
Notice to villagers. The entrance to the swamp will remain closed until further notice. We're sick of pulling villagers out of the marsh. Locked. Maybe I can open it from the other side. Scotty Pipe, hung for the attempted murder of Rupert Trope. In memoriam, Master Willem. His fear of the old blood finally did him in. Maybe I should take some. Who knows when I'll come across clean water again round these parts. I'll just take a wee bit.
Dearly beloved, endeavour not to waste the sacred waters of the first wizard. Otherwise there won't be enough clean water for everybody. Oh ho! Are those new footsteps I hear? Excuse me, me eyesight isn't what it used to be. Are you here to pray in the name of the first wizard?
Right enough. A little inside info about the first wizard could come in handy.
Oh ho, my young friend. The first wizard is the one who first brought magic to this world. It's all thanks to him that magic exists today. Unfortunately, he literally faded away a long time ago. But the fruits of his efforts are still with us. We gather in this sacred place to venerate him. Some of the relics gathered here are as old as the cult itself.
Why is the lady in the picture wearing a false beard?
False? Oh, callow youth. This picture is an original depiction of the first wizard himself, and this is his revered bristling beard. For one moment there, I mistook you for a heretic.
I hate to break it to you, but that is obviously a completely fake beard. I'm pretty sure I could see the wire.
Enough! I may not be able to see you, but that doesn't mean your vile heresies go unnoticed. I have nothing further to say to you. The orders of my cult forbid me from driving you away from this sacred place, but they do not forbid me from punishing you with my silence.
Oh no. What a tragedy. Now what will I do? Looks like it would cost an arm and a leg. Looks valuable. Looks like it would cost an arm and a leg. I just hope human sacrifice isn't an integral part of their religion.
I implore you, dearly beloved, resist the temptation to trespass on parish grounds.
Wow. She must be a big cheese to have her own portrait. That's not right. Don't mind me, Lady NPC. I'm just passing through. 6 miles to the village. Blimey. Oi, old bloke, I need a hand.
Ah, Simon, my irritating young guest. I see you still haven't learned how to knock. Have you found anything useful?
Well, the thing is, no, there's this guard geezer who won't let me through.
A guard? Oh dear. Security wasn't as tight back in my day.
I don't suppose you happen to have a wand and a pass kicking around? They could come in handy.
I'm sorry, lad. I cannot be of help.
Aren't you a wizard? Shouldn't you have a wand?
Wands may well be powerful artifacts, but they are by no means obligatory, particularly for wizards of a certain caliber. I suppose you might come across a merchant with a spare wand.
Surely you must have your old pass somewhere.
I don't think so, child. Perhaps one of the students could help you.
I suppose that means it's up to Muggins here. Again.
Best of luck, lad.
It looks like I'm going to need it. Dear Grandad, I trust you are keeping well. Blah, blah, blah. Hugs and kisses, Alex. Nothing else useful here, just more of that old codger's rubbish. Praise the Sun. 10 foolproof tips for avoiding the undead. Well, this is promising. What are those symbols? What the blazes? It doesn't look very comfy. Oh well, I've slept in worse places. think I saw something moving. Achoo! Here, boy. Come on, don't be like that. If you could just let me have that pass. Stupid mutt. Oi, no need to get chippy. Just give me that pass. Come on. What is your name, anyway? Ooh. Fascinating. You know what? I think I'll call you Chippy. What do you think? I thought you might say that. Sit. Stay. At least until I figure out how to get you to drop that pass. I don't think that will convince him to let go of the pass. I don't think that will convince him to let go of the pass. I don't think that will convince him to let go of the pass. I don't think... That doesn't make sense. Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to do that? Why would I want... I don't...
What can I do you for?
What can you tell me about the Academy?
Not a lot. We don't get many of those wizards hanging around these parts. They tend to stay holed up in their fortress. Every now and then some kid goes over there to become one of them. I'd steer clear if I were you. They're a pretty weird bunch.
Do you know anything about a certain first wizard?
Only what they drone on about in church. My missus goes every week. They say he was the first geezer to ever do magic. That's all I know, I'm afraid.
Do you happen to know that dog outside?
Ain't he a cutie? He's a lovely little pooch, ain't he? Still, best keep your distance if you don't want to get a nasty bite. Ho, ho, ho!
What do you recommend?
I've just roasted a lovely pork knuckle. It's great, washed down with a refreshing pint. Ha ha ha!
Smells good. I'll have one of your finest pork knuckles, my good man.
Coming right up, young fella, me lad. Upon receipt of payment, you understand.
I'm a bit skint right now. Could you put it on my tab?
Sorry, mate. No tabs here. Not anymore, anyway. What can I do you for?
What do you recommend?
I've just roasted a lovely It's
Smells. I'll have one of your
coming right upon receipt.
Is that enough?
Let's have a look. Yes, that'll do nicely.
Oi! Fleabag! Look what I've got for you. Chippy had a good old chew on it. Why would I want to... Achoo! Achoo! No, I don't think that's right. No, I don't think that's right.
Are you still here? Scram! What are you doing back here? Are you in full possession of the required student items?
I was just on my way to pick them up. Achoo!
How can I be of service?
Any interesting artifacts out the back?
Well, that depends on what you're looking for. I've got some cursed books, cursed statues, a whole bunch of cursed stuff, actually.
So, about that wand.
Yes?
I'd be ever so grateful if you let me have it. What do you say?
No. How can I...
So, about that wand.
Yes?
Maybe you could let me borrow it for a bit.
Sure, but only if you leave a couple fingers as collateral.
That doesn't work. That's not right. There's something fundamentally wrong with this creature. That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. That's not... that doesn't work. No, I don't think that's right. Sorted! Another glorious victory against the fearsome pots of glue. I just hope I don't get any in my hair. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make... No, I don't think that's right. Sorry if I mutilated you, Pancrust. I'm not convinced they actually are spring onions. I'm quietly confident that I'm going to need this. That didn't work. Anyway, do I really need to know what's down there? That didn't work. Anyway, do I really... That didn't work. Anyway, do I really need... Chippy had a good old chew on it. Achoo! Just a dressing screen. I'd happily get changed out of, but the cost. Let's see. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I could swear that the chest moved of its own accord. All my fabric supplies have disappeared. I need to check that chest. Perhaps my assistant put them in there. This is the last entry. Flee. Well, that's encouraging. This is the last. Flee. Well, that's encouraging. There might be some way to open it. I don't think a banger would be enough to get it open. That didn't work. Anyway, do I really... That didn't... Anyway, do I... There might be some way to open it. That didn't... Anyway, do I really need... That didn't work. Anyway, do I... That didn't work. Anyway, do I... That didn't work. Anyway, do I... Just a dressing screen. I'd happily... But the costume... Achoo! This is the last entry. Flee. Well, that's encouraging. Empty. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make... There might be some way to open it. Achoo! I'm not convinced they actually are spring onions. I might be able to get up to some mischief with this. Get your incredible speaking hat here. Disclaimer. Your hat may not necessarily always be in the mood for a chat. Just a moment. Is that a fire extinguisher? Is that chair really made of swords? What kind of a muppet would sit on a bunch of razor-sharp blades? No, I don't think that's right. That doesn't work. That's not right. That's not... No, I don't think that's right. That doesn't make sense. Why would I want to do that? Best not to disturb him. I wouldn't want to get bit. That doesn't work. That's not right. It stinks worse than a public loo, and I think somebody may have mistaken it for one. And I think somebody... That's not right.
What can I do you for?
Any idea how I can convince Mundus to part with his wares?
Mundus? All that worm cares about is trading any old cursed rubbish. I wouldn't do business with him, not if you don't want to get ripped off.
I think I might need to go and have another chat with that Mundus bloke. Don't mind me, I'm just passing through.
I'm right here if you decide to order something.
How can I be of service?
So, about that wand.
Yes?
Would you be up for swapping it for something truly unique?
You've piqued my curiosity. Go on then, let's see what you got to offer. Looks promising.
It emanates a mysterious aura that boosts your charisma stat.
Are you suggesting my charisma needs boosting, boy?
It was crafted in a mystical, far-off land.
Huh. I suppose that might make it a bit more valuable.
Did I mention that it's cursed?
Now that I think about it, it doesn't seem that promising. I don't think you're cut out to be a trader.
I think you'll find that my very good pal is worth more than a lousy wand.
Looks promising.
It depicts a mighty wizard from days of yore.
Oh, now this might be interesting.
It was crafted in a mystical, far-off land.
Huh. I suppose that might make it a bit more valuable.
Did I mention that it's cursed?
It's a deal!
There you go.
Thank you. Let me see now. And there you go, boy.
Hey, this is broken. Did you just pull this out of the rubbish dump?
I'm terribly sorry. That was the last wand I had in stock.
You know what? It's fine. I'll figure out a way to fix it. I managed to fix it. I have procured the items required, so can I get through now? It's just that I'm in a bit of a hurry, you see.
I'll be the judge of that. Let's have a butcher's then. One regulation wand. According to this pass, your name is Fistibus.
Well, you can call me Simon.
That all seems to be in order.
Great! So if you'll just let me be on my way.
Stop right there. There's something iffy about you. Let's see some magic. Shouldn't be a tall order for a student.
Don't you think that's a bit over the top?
No. My orders are to stop imposters infiltrating this fine institution. Now show me your magical abilities or scat.
Very well. Let's see. What was that spell from that film? Klaatu Barada Nectar Nicky Drat. So, I just need a moment to get ready. I need to be fully focused.
I shall eagerly await your dramatic demonstration. But in the meantime, scat!
If only my mum and dad could see me now, for once trying to get into a school.
Ah, Simon.
Could you teach me a magic trick?
I beg your pardon?
That blockhead troll wants me to wow him with some magic. Go on, teach me how to set fire to something, that sort of thing.
I'm afraid I cannot be of help, Simon. I'm not entirely sure you're ready to master the mysteries of the magical arts.
Are you sure it isn't just because you're a rubbish teacher?
How dare!
Chill! I was only mucking about, so what do you think I should do?
Let me think. Trolls are stubborn, but simple-minded. You may be able to use this to your advantage.
Did the first wizard really just fade away?
I'm afraid so. Rumor has it there are wizards investigating what really happened to him, but people are asking too many questions. They're usually frowned upon.
That's disheartening, but only to be expected. Never mind. Have you found any more information about how to send me back home?
No, unfortunately, there is a limit to the wisdom contained within my books.
You could always check out the cave in the forest where I woke up when I first arrived here.
I suppose that isn't such a terrible idea.
I'm starting to get used to this clobber.
Really?
No.
I suppose you'd prefer me to restore you to your original condition.
Don't even think about it. Remind me again why I should pay any attention to a stupid prophecy.
Because otherwise you would create a paradox that could trap you here for eternity, or blot out your very existence.
Oh, in that case... Laters, you old codger. It doesn't seem very magical. I need to think of something else. It doesn't seem very I need to think... It doesn't... I need to... It doesn't... I need to... It doesn't... I need to think of... Well, that was, something. I don't think I'll be using that again in a hurry. Better not. I want to impress him, not blow up with him. Well, something? I don't...
What is it now? I'm waiting.
Just give me a moment. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't seem very magical. I need to think of something else. That's not right. It would probably be wise to heed the warnings of the brutal axe-wielding troll. It won't budge. I won't be able to unlock it from here.
The orders of my court forbid me from driving you away from this sacred place, but they do not forbid me from punishing you with my silence.
Oh no. What a tragedy. Now what will I do? That's not right. Why would I... That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make... Why would I want to... John Smith, one of many. Here lies the Black Knight. Evidently 'twas more than but a scratch. Rupert Trope, hung for the attempted murder of Scotty Pipe. Achoo! 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 That didn't work. Anyway, do I really need... There might be some way to open it. Achoo! That didn't work. Anyway, do I really... That didn't work. Anyway, do I really... That didn't work. Anyway, do I really... I'm quietly confident that I'm going to need this.
How can I help you, boy? Just ask.
Your shop has a particular charm.
Why, thank you kindly. I oversaw the renovation myself, down to every last detail.
What's the most bonkers item in here?
That would be the Tome of Ancient Entities. Or maybe the creature that feeds exclusively off pure magic. Or maybe...
Okay, I think I get the idea. This place is full of bonkers stuff. My, you're a creepy one, aren't you?
Thank you. You're too kind.
Laters.
I'm sure you'll find something that tickles your fancy when you come back.
Well, that was, something. I don't think I'll be using that again in a hurry.
You like that, do you? That should probably be in a museum.
That didn't work. Anyway, do I really need to know what's down there? Why would I want to... That didn't work. Anyway, do I really... That doesn't... Why would I... That's not right. Why would I... That doesn't make... Why would I... It won't budge. I won't be able... It won't budge. Notice to villagers. The entrance... We're sick of pulling... It doesn't seem... I need... Are you ready to be amazed? Ta-da!
That was amazing. How did you do that?
Can I go through now?
I'm drowning.
You weren't the brightest puppy in the litter, were you?
I do hope that young lad isn't in any trouble. Perhaps I should have gone with him. No, I'm sure he'll be fine.
Thanks so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful, or at least mildly entertaining. Now this is the part where there should be some awesome music playing, probably Rick Astley, but since I've got content creator mode on, you can't hear that. So unfortunately, you're stuck with just me. See you in the next one.